Hello students, let's quickly go through a short summary. Chapter 10. Living Creatures. Exploring their characteristics introduces students to the essential traits that distinguish living beings from non-living things through real-life observations and experiments. The chapter begins with Avadi and Ayush discovering that shells may house living snails, sparking a discussion on the differences between living and non-living things. Key characteristics of living beings are highlighted, including movement, growth, nutrition, respiration, excretion, response to stimuli, and reproduction. Movement is not limited to locomotion. Plants also show movements such as the opening of flowers, climbers winding around supports, and insectivorous plants like Drosera capturing insects. Growth is illustrated through humans and plants, emphasizing that living beings require food and nutrients for development. Respiration, essential for life, occurs in both animals and plants, while excretion removes waste products. Living beings respond to stimuli, demonstrated through reactions to touch, light, or temperature, as seen in sensitive plants like mimosa and sleeping leaves of the amla tree. Reproduction ensures the continuity of life, and the absence of these characteristics indicates death. The chapter then explores seed germination, detailing the essential conditions, water, air, and sometimes darkness or light, that enable a seed to sprout and grow, while soil provides support for roots. Plant growth and responses to stimuli, including phototropism and gravitropism, are illustrated, highlighting experiments and contributions of scientists like Jagadish Chandra Bose, who used the crescograph to study plant growth and response. The life cycle of plants is explained, showing how seeds grow into mature plants, produce flowers and fruits, and generate new seeds, completing the cycle. Similarly, animal life cycles are described, with examples including mosquitoes, silk moths, and frogs. Mosquitoes undergo complete metamorphosis in 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult, while silk moths produce silk during their larval stage. Frogs begin life as eggs, spawn, develop into tadpoles with tails, grow legs to become froglets, and mature into adult frogs living both in water and on land. These transformations illustrate the diversity of growth and development in the animal kingdom. The chapter emphasizes observation, experimentation, and care for living creatures and their habitats. By understanding these processes, students learn that all living beings, whether plants or animals, share common characteristics that sustain life and ensure continuity of species. Nurturing and preserving living beings and their environments is crucial for maintaining the balance and flourishing of the natural world. Thank you for watching. Learn smarter and practice better. Download our app.